about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. Fuck, that line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame shit. No one gotta bring it, just be liking all the same shit. This is what the fuck I'm in on industry games, bitch. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a good ass, so listen close when I...
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, this round is now underway as we get another look at Kevin Trailblazer Holland. And this is a guy who has accomplished a whole lot in a short amount of time in the UFC. Certainly, he had a big year when he fought 5 times in a calendar year. But it wasn't until he dropped down to welterweight that he started to realize legitimate success. A lot of people feel like he is destined now to move his way into the top 5. And that quest continues in earnest with this matchup tonight.
That right hand landed square.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Holland.
Another good stick to the head.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Fast pace here in the early going. Oh, misses with the jab. And he counters with a left hand. Oh, a huge block there. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Oh, nice. Nice. Nice kick.
There's that body shot. Whiffs on the right hand.
Watch knees to the body.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, they're stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just missed on the front kick there. Effective with the jab.
Goes upstairs, gets a foot to the target. High kick lands.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Holland's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage.
Nice punch lands.
Kevin Holland going for the leg kick. He misses. Big power shot there. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, it's volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there. Oh, nice.
Oh, that That's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. 1 minute to go here in the opening round.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee. Nice punch lands over the top.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we see it. One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, right hand landed. There you go. Oh!
How about these two going at it?
So bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
Nice counter left there.
Oh, look at that.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't wait. He's hurt bad. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Hollins.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Back and forth we go. Lead left by.
Oh, nice knee.
Spinning back fist. Ooh. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, it's been a wild fight. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Takedown defense holds up. Uppercut lands. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown.
Oh, he is hurting for certain. Hollins dealing with an obvious limp right now. Perhaps it was that last kick to the right leg that caused him the problem. So we'll see if he can start checking some of those and make the adjustment. But clearly this is a storyline that could emerge throughout the rest of this fight. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following the game plan, and it's working. Big shot to the head.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Holland's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Oh, spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming.
Big shot lands for both guys. The fighters separate.
Went for the inside leg kick. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
10 minutes in the books. Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice leg kick.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Holland's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Effective punch there by Holland.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very bad.
Big knee there to the chest. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, that calf is starting to show signs of bruising now.
And you can tell in the way that he's walking. It's starting to take an effect.
Oh, nice jab by Holland. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. All right, so the ref is gonna step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
I'm not even sure how the doctor's gonna be able to find that cut under all the blood, but he did, and it looks as though, given the location, he's gonna allow the fighter to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited myself. He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, boy, look at that gash.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Well, most of you remember exactly when this cut happened, and now it is getting really bad. They're going to have a lot of cleanup to do before our next bout.
Yes, they're going to have a lot of cleanup. I mean, honestly, John, it's part of the thing, right? You go into a bloody octagon, you fight, you wrestle. It is what it is at that point, you know? That's the beauty in being at the end of the night.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Holland's left leg appeared to be damaged by that last kick, so could be an emerging storyline as this fight continues. Just misses with the left hook.
Hands higher, hands higher. Come on, bud, let's get those hands working now.
And that one certainly found the target. Blocks the shot. Point accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Real quick leg kick.
Got the single collar tie.
Oh, separates from the clinch.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's gonna be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him.
What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Carlos the Nightmare Rodgers!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan 50K And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kevin Keita.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, early round action here, and UFC featherweight Dan Ige has spent much of the last several years entrenched in this division's top 10. At one point, he reeled off 6 consecutive wins. That set up a big main event against Calvin Kattar in July of 2020 on Fight Island. This is one tough customer. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe more known as a striker in modern-day mixed martial arts. Has everything you would want in terms of a championship pedigree. Now the focus, putting it all together against elite opposition. Just missed with the left there.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Superman punch now. Oh, big uppercut lands for him there. Nicely done to select his shot. BJJ guy didn't seem to like that much.
He didn't see it coming. He likes to reach whenever you feint at him. That's a great opportunity to throw that strike right up the middle. Uppercut lands. Look for him to do it more.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
No surprise, DC, to see Calvin Kattar try to establish that jab here.
Is that New England cartel boxing. Calvin Kattar, Rob Font, all those guys are so well versed in the hands. They do such a great job of starting every combination with the jab, making sure that they dictate your reactions. It all starts, man, in boxing with the jab, and now you are starting to see guys like Kattar implement it into their game plan in mixed martial arts.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Hook to the head lands flush there by Ige.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use. DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. Should have got the fight finish at that time.
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
He's wobbling now.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
He's hurt again.
Big knee lands there.
Nice punch to the head. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Body shot. Oh!
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up? Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Ige.
And now some separation.
Ige is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Left hook!
Kattar's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Straight punch is true. 20 strike there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Round two coming up next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready.
Second round here. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous one.
They both came with an idea that they were...
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Unable to connect there. Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that would play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
Oh, Calvin Cato with the jab. That was Boston Strong right there. He's looking good tonight. And back to his feet. Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Oh, nice.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Caters in half guard.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, feet on the hips here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Ige's eye now closing up. Making all these shots count. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, single collar tie now. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to... His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Ige.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Cater's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, nice straight punch there by Ige. Lands a jab. Oh, Oh, there's that patented leg kick. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. You got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job. He has to evade, stay at space.
Oh! Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up, get to your knees, post your hands. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side when he goes to finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Ige gets hit with that overhand. Able to find a home for that right hand once again. Ige's kick is blocked. The right hand just... kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike. He's got to try to finish here.
We might get a stoppage here. Stop it, and he will.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're gonna do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are gonna have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Calvin Cater.
All right, gotta think Cater Mania has taken over back in Methuen, Massachusetts. Calvin Cater, your winner by TKO.
Methuen, Massachusetts. That's a bit of a tongue twister.
Buffer
Calvin
probably
Cater.
say Methuen.
Calvin Cater makes everybody proud that's a part of Team Cater as he gets a massive TKO victory. Congratulations.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Dirty Bird Means. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, here's the gifted grappler, Michael Chiesa, as we get this round underway. And you got to think we're going to get takedown attempts in bunches from Michael Chiesa. The matchup certainly dictates as much. And even though we have seen significant striking improvements from Chiesa, his bread and butter is the ground game. And if he can get it there tonight, you got to think a submission could materialize shortly thereafter.
Oh, my God.
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did. Oh, it's getting very, very deep. He's getting very close to finishing the submission.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Means. Defender trying to pass you, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Oh, that looks tight. Oh, my gosh. How'd he get his arm?
Unbelievable. He looked like he was done, but he was able to slip the arm out and stay safe.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Chiesa, though. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because
Chiesa's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he just constantly backs away these submission attempts back to back.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Means. Just over 2 minutes to go.
In the half guard.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's working on the armbar.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there. There it is.
And there it is!
Holy smokes!
As you could produce.
Holy smokes!
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Michael Chiesa!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight, got the submission victory.
But I still gotta pray cause I feel like I'm folding. I reach out to God trying to talk on the daily. I know I can't hear him, but still trying to call him. I need a blessing, I feel like I'm stressing. The point of me wristing, I feel like it's stolen. Still ain't gave up with this pressure I'm holding. They left me alone, I was watching them bowling. Day after day trying to stay out the way, but I still gotta pray cause I feel like I'm falling. I reach out to God trying to talk on the daily. I know I can't hear him, but still trying to call him. I need a blessing.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chase the Dream Hooper! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Knockout Volcano!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, underway here in round 1, 2 decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners going head-to-head here. Perhaps we'll see a striking exchange. Perhaps they should just put the gis on and go grapple somebody.
Yeah, we're going to see grappling. This is going to be fun. I love when we come across these types of fights where you have two specialists, both willing to engage in the form of combat they're both so special in. I cannot wait to watch the transitions, the grappling, the submission attempts in this fight. It's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, brutal knee to the body.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Moicano going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Big shots being landed on both sides here. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight. Guillotine jump. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. A lot of squeeze, but not.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Moicano's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets Lights out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Blocks that kick to the body. Under 2 minutes now to go. Eats a jab there. Throws that deep and it lands. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, he just missed on that overhand left. Nice kick to the body. Oh! He's got him hurt here. Under a minute to go in the round. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Moicano. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
And now the jab gets through.
Oh, that's big. Oh, nice level change.
Oh, he's got his back.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so we get you some replays here as this one goes the distance, and I think a little bit of an edge to that corner just given all the submission attempts.
He never rested. Johnny never rested on the bottom, right? Every time he was on the bottom, he was throwing up submissions. If he got a chance on top, he was attacking submissions. There has to be points awarded to the guy that is constantly chasing to finish the fight. I believe he did that, and I believe he won the victory tonight.
All right, here we go with round two. Our next round is now underway. Multiple submission attempts in that previous round, but none good enough to submit his opponent.
None good enough to this point. If we know this guy, he's going to continue to try and attack submissions until he eventually finds one that he can finish the fight.
Moicano's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Nicely done. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Ground and pound strike there now. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Get the mount here.
Moicano's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon yet.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end. Oh, right into mount. Big ground and pound.
White setting up for an armbar now. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
3 minutes to go.
That was a slick transition. Oh, he got to his spot.
More elbows.
Moicano's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight.
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
This is some exhausting work,
I
man.
mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Circling to his right. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, how good was his timing to get the takedown there. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drive his chest to the back and chase the finish.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful, though, because he is so good at picking his shot.
And, of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Beautiful little hook.
Just misses there with the left. Moicano's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Looking to land the leg kick now. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Beautiful ground strikes landed. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Moicano. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Darce choke attempt here. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, and he's out.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here. Produce. Whoa!
Jeez Louise!
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the knockout, Moicano!
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
But you mean you don't know what I'm repping?